this already?
I got it on hold, but I wanted your permission. It's almost all highway miles. We got one almost identical to state surplus. We get that 20% discount. Can't hardly go wrong on them. 2002 in it for 2,800. So
Yeah, I'd like to find one like it.
For 2,880?
yes,
What do we get out of that old police car?
so I just need permission to buy that.
You want me to make a motion on that, Brent?
Yeah, if you agree to it.
I agree to it. Make a motion that the county engineer purchase a Chevrolet Silverado 2002 in the amount of $2,880.
From state surplus.
Oh,
that
it's
replace-
a
that'll
state
replace one
surplus
of the other
vehicle.
ones.
What's that?
That will replace one of the other ones, and then we'll be selling that one.
Eventually, I'll be selling something else. Yes.
Okay.
To get everything done. And this is 4-wheel drive.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
DJ Barnhart did accept that job, so we do have a contract. This is for the assistant noxious weed director. So I'll sign that.
Oh, he's already got experience. Make sure you guys are okay with signing that classification too.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You want a motion? Oh, no, I guess that's already been,
Yeah, we just need to sign the contract. That's about all I have. We've been busy blading roads with all this nice moisture, so things have been good.
No bridges washed out.
What?
No bridges washed
No,
out.
not yet.
Cross your fingers.
That's all I got.
Okay,
Thank you.
Did we review the loss prevention analysis?
Dave, that's what I was talking to Brett about. K-Work was out here and did a safety inspection, and there were a couple of items that were found, and they were in the landfill and road and bridge. And Dave said he hasn't quite completed them yet.
Okay, all right.
And then when he does, then you'll need to sign off on that.
Okay, so that'll be old business next meeting?
Yes, yes. And Shirley said that Jeff Paulson had called, and the date slipped up on him that today was commissioner meeting, so he will be here shortly.
Okay. Cody, did you have something?
Ask you guys for a favor.
Apparently, I did not get this invoice turned in on time. It's for the American Implement for the side-by-side and trailer. And our plans were with the American Implement was when we ordered it on the 20th, I told them that we'd be down today with a check to pay for it. They've been holding it for us, and I'm getting nervous about it with all this weather and stuff sitting outside, since it is a large dollar item. I was wondering what the chances of getting a check to pay for this today's intended were. And here's a copy of the invoice if anybody wants to look at it. This comes out of the asset forfeiture funds, not out of the county general budget. So
Forfeiture, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And that was for a trailer.
the trailer and the side-by-side book.
would we have to do? Get a treasurer's check to get that done?
I guess I'd be the person to ask if
We'll have to run another accounts payable run, and one of you guys will need to come in and sign the check.
All right, I don't have a problem with that. I'll come in, or if you're here.
Okay.
I can call you when the check is ready and come down and sign it.
We need to make a motion.
Do we need a motion on this?
Yes.
Make a motion that we purchase, what is this?
Polaris side-by-side.
A side-by-side Polaris, is that what it is?
Mhm.
2016 Polaris?
To come out of the county forfeiture fund.
Okay, so it's coming out of the sheriff's forfeiture fund. And a 2015 miscellaneous
That's the trailer.
trailer, okay. Total amount is $18,688.41
I'll second.
from American Implement.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. That forfeiture fund is money that has been
Seized,
confiscated.
yeah, confiscated from drug dealers, yeah.
Okay.
Now, are you going to be procuring your body cams out of that too?
Yeah, we used the money that came from selling the vehicles, which was about half the cost of the project, and we paid for the other half of the project out of the
Forfeiture?
forfeiture fund, and we went ahead, while we were purchasing them, I paid for 2 body cameras for the St. Francis Police Department as well, out of the drug forfeiture fund, so that they have them as well. So, and that didn't come from county monies.
No,
That all
was-
came out of the
yeah, that was for forfeiture.
The forfeiture.
There were no county taxes involved?
No,
Okay.
no. That way we all have the same body camera or the same.
Makes this lady's job a little easier.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes, Scott.
I would like to talk real quick on behalf of the city that I think we've got a really great relationship going on now.
Yes.
And, I mean, it's been a long time coming, we're there. And of course, now you know we're in a shortfall because our other police officer resigned, so we're down to one person. But we'll get through it, and when we get through it and find another officer, we ought to be in really good shape. Cody and Daryl working together wonderfully and coming up with these cameras for us too. I mean, that's a big plus all the way around. So I just want to reiterate that I think we finally got us a working relationship, so.
That's good.
I agree. I agree. All right, that's all I have.
Jeff, have a seat. All right, come on up, Jeff.
Yeah, my apologies for being late here. The holiday weekend just threw me off. I do have the financials here for year to date. Pass them down to you. Other way. Should be 5 total for you 5. It's going kind of difficult. We have a very low census. In April, it was 26.6, but I mean, even now, we have 24 residents. So we're doing our best to limit expenses, but the difference between the revenue in March and April is the fact that we have fewer residents, 2 fewer residents. And so the nursing home was at a loss of $44,000 for the year at the end of April, whereas the apartments had a surplus of $16,000 or an income of $16,717. Which gives us, there in the box at the lower right, is the balance year-to-date through April.
What was the operating revenue? Why was it so high in January versus April? Because you're talking $32,000 difference.
The what and the what?
The operating revenue, January versus.
Yeah, well, there was a census of 31.7 in January and 26.6 in April, so,
So just
It's approximately-
that fewer people did that?
yeah, that's 5 fewer, that's about $25,000 difference. That's close to what the difference is. So doing our best, we've cut back on staffing. There's fewer CNAs on day shift and evening shift now. And we're looking at hiring a nurse, which we need. But unfortunately, now we've had 2 CNAs resign in the last week, full-time CNAs. So we're still struggling and going to have to use some agency pool of people to keep our staffing levels adequate. It'll be a big help to get our nurse here.
So right now, the county is obligated to $27,621 to your,
That would be correct.
yeah. Okay.
Cover the operating expenses.
And hopefully, if the apartments pick up and patient days go up, we can reduce that.
Yeah, we did lose one apartment tenant. So in May, right now we've got 10, not 11. But, Floyd Jensen passed away. He was in apartment 10.
Well, that's a better number than last month's.
Yeah, yeah. We're working hard to keep our expenses down. On another topic, I had this fellow, an asphalt guy, come around, and he wanted to give us a quote on the asphalt there. We never did get it seal coated. I don't know if we want to do it this year or not. But this was a guy out of Goodland. So he's proposing to clean the asphalt with the power blower, treat the oil spots. It's not in bad condition as far as cracks, because those did get filled. Last time we had somebody out there. But he had a kind of a pricey quote. He wanted $19,207.
How much?
$19,207 just to seal coat it. And
we
but
did.
that's with a discount. He assured me that's with a
We did
discount.
already approve seal coating, didn't we?
Oh, I thought Glenn was gonna get that done when he had the other.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Was gonna-
I think we need to check.
It was going to be connected with the airport, but
Yeah,
I
think
don't know
we
what
need-
happened
we
to
need
that.
check with Dave on that, because I think.
I think you're already covered on that.
Yeah.
He comes
Well, we
with
would-
the rest of it.
We would, yeah, something like this would probably want 3 quotes, unless it's already been set up. If it has been, I don't know
Well,
about it.
can you give Deb a copy of that quote? That way, if we get another quote from this, we'll have at least 2 to compare to.
Okay.
Thank you.
But it's in the budget for this year, and all we need to do is make sure who's going to do the jobs.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments?
Just a second.
I don't know if it would make any difference, but if we contacted like the churches and other entities in town that can do, see if anybody else is needing that, and just cost something.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned churches. He says he just did the parking lot at the Methodist Church. And I did go over there to have a look, and yeah, it's just been done, seal coated.
Look around,
Do it all at one time and it would maybe.
save some money, yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah. Do you have anything else, Jeff?
I'm done. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Jeff.
All right, Dolores.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Everybody's good? Okay, I'm going to start out. I just have a signature card that I need signed. This is to open up the new checking account for the law enforcement trust fund. We finally got some of that seized, forfeited money, and so we're ready to deposit, but we need an account to deposit in. Did you sign it?
No, not yet. I'm going to let them look.
Oh.
I'm sure we'll sign it.
Is this one of the items required by the auditors?
It's required by the bank anytime you
Right,
open up
yeah,
a checking
okay.
account or any account. Yeah.
And the statute does require a separate account
Account
because
for
it
this.
requires auditing and counting back to the board.
Did I read that right? 180,000?
I got no problem.
Yeah,
with
that'll
this.
be their
Just go ahead
opening
and sign it.
balance. A little more.
We don't need a motion on this.
No.
No, go ahead
And
and
that's-
sign
You
Sign in.
previously
Sounds
by
like quite a bit
resolution
more
you
coming, so.
authorized the creation of that,
Okay.
He said this was one of the smaller ones, so,
right?
yeah. So that will be exciting, as long as the state gets their hands off it.
$4 million gift.
Did you date it?
Oh, you're right, I didn't.
I'm assuming that Cody has visited with you about this fund and how
Yeah.
it can be used and stuff.
He's already won money out of it, so yeah.
Yep, it's coming out today as soon as I put it in. It's like hot money.
And this is Western State, correct?
Yes.
Does county attorney need to sign that? No. Okay.
Okay. The next thing I need to visit with you guys about, just more of an information thing. I'd like to kind of call a financial executive session if I could. I think Rodney kind of knows what I'm going to talk about, but
I'll make a motion, we enter into executive session for finance.
How long?
unless you have a lot of questions, probably just 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, let's make it 10 minutes and then, okay. Do I hear a second?
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?